Hello friends, I welcome you all back on History EduLearn. I am Bhavarth Mandrekar and today we are going to discuss on a special topic how Goa became integrated part of Indian Union. Goa got liberation on 19 December 1961, free from Portuguese rule of 451 years. After India's independence in 1947, Goa was still a colony of Portuguese in India. Though Goa being part of India, it could witness the liberation only after 14 years, that is on 19 December 1961. So why and what happened for the prolonged liberation of Goa? There were several reasons why Goa got late liberation. The first thing is that when India got independence in 1947, we got divided independence of India and Pakistan. The Indian government under the leadership of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru and the cabinet was focused to solve the problems that were arised because of partition. Besides, there were several problems like eradication of poverty, implementation of employment scheme, solve the problems of princely states which were left with an option either to join Indian Union, join Pakistan or remain independent within India. So because of several problems, Indian government could not able to focus on the issue of Goa. But over the period of time, there was international pressure that also kept Indian government freeing Goa from Portuguese rule. But in the year 1961, when V.K. Krishna Menon, who was Foreign Minister of India, with the concern of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, decided to take an military action against Portuguese government. Now, what made Indian government to take action against the Portuguese in Goa? There were several reasons. The first, Indian government right from beginning wanted Portuguese should leave Goa. They placed several petitions in front of Portuguese governor in Goa, but they overlooked towards the suggestion and petition of Indian government. What Portuguese said, Goa was not the colony of India, but it was the colony of Portuguese. So India have no right to ask Goa to merge into India. Same time, Portuguese were able to mount international pressure on Nehru government. These were some of the reasons why Goa was not given liberation even after the 14 years of India's independence. But when one boat, Indian passenger boat, when it was traveling from Sabarmati till South India, and when it was passing from Goan sea coast, that time Portuguese soldiers opened firing on that boat, and in which some casualties had taken place and some people were died. Indian government thought this is the right opportunity to take action against the Portuguese colony in Goa. V.K. Krishna Menon, who was the foreign minister and the defense minister of India, he decided to launch a military action over Goa. He sought the permission of Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru and the cabinet and chalk out a plan to free Goa from Portuguese rule. It was called Operation Vijay. The work of the plan was started from 11th December 1961. By the day 17th December, Indian military entered into Goa. In fact, the Operation Vijay was a combined plan of three defense forces of India: Army, Navy and Air Force. In the beginning, Indian Air Force already bombarded the bombs on the Dabolim airport and broken the backbone of Portuguese Air Force and Navy. Same time, Navy also increased its strength on the seashore of the western coast Arabian Sea. Indian military that entered from three sides into Goa. One entered from north, that is from Dodamarg and Asnoda. Second fleet entered from Fonda, Anmod Ghat, and the third fleet entered into Goa from Paule, Kankon border. All the three forces from 17 December till the 19 December, the operation was conducted almost for 36 hours. And you should know the prolonged regime of Portuguese colony of 451 years was overthrown in just 36 hours. V.K. Krishna Menon assigned this task to General Chaudhary, who commanded Operation Vijay, and it was directed under the leadership of K.P. Candid. This plan was meticulously worked out. In the morning of 19 December, Indian military crossed the Mandavi river from Betim and entered into Panji. Without much resistance, Portuguese surrendered to Indian military. And at 10:30 in the morning, Indian tricolor flag was unfurled in the capital city of Goa. This way, Goa got liberation from Portuguese rule. But the two troops that came from Fonda and the Kankon side, they captured the several administrative offices from Madgaon, and then they entered into Marmagaon or Murgaon, which is today also it is one of the biggest port, natural port of India. So that time also it serves as important port of Goa. Here Indian army encountered with 2,000 Portuguese soldiers. But after fighting for some hours, Portuguese surrendered even at Murgaon, and thus the whole of Goa came under the control of Indian Defence Force. By the night of 19 December, the last viceroy of Portugal, Vassalo e Silva, and the governor, the first governor of Free Goa, or the commander who directed the Operation Vijay, K.P. Candid, sat together to sign an instrument of surrender in Vasco, and this way the instrument of surrender was signed by both the countries, whereby the Portuguese rule came to an end in Goa. So this is what the Operation Vijay, very ambitious plan to free Goa from Portuguese rule. When the plan of Operation Vijay was actually executed, that time it launched from three directions. One, Una, Vapi in Daman and Diu, and third from Belgaum into Goa. So from three directions, Operation Vijay was launched, and it liberated Goa, Daman and Diu, which were in the possession of Portuguese for almost 451 years. This year, in the year 2020, Goa is entering into its 60th Liberation Day. But was the Operation Vijay only plan or only operation or only fight that Indian government or Goans fought against the Portuguese rule? Or there were more fights, revolutions and revolts fought against the Portuguese rule? What was the contribution of Goans in Goan freedom struggle? Was there a participation of women in Goan freedom struggle? Did Indian nationals also tried for the cause of Goa's freedom struggle? We will try to answer all these questions in the upcoming series of Goa Liberation Movement. On the occasion when we are celebrating 60th Liberation Day of Goa, History Edulearn decided to launch 60 episodes on Goa's freedom struggle. Right from beginning of coming of Portuguese into India, Goa, and capturing several colonies all over India and Asia. We will see closely how Portuguese came to India, what were the factors that attracted them towards Goa, and how later on, as they came as a trader, their journey, their lust turned them to become ruler of this soil. So this series is going to be very interesting, and this will reveal so many hidden facts behind the history of Goa. So I request you all to watch this series without interruption. We will be uploading these videos to focus more on Goan history. So thank you very much. See you next time with the next episode on Goa Freedom Struggle. Till then, goodbye.